Last night I watched Mulan. Yes, I paid the $30 to watch a Disney live action remake, and while it wasn't the best purchase I've ever made, I don't regret it. I thought Mulan was pretty good, um, although despite having a higher Rotten Tomatoes score than Aladdin and Lion King, it was on the same level as Aladdin, in my opinion. It was about that same 7 out of 10 range, I'd say. There were definitely points of it where it felt like, how could I give this a 7? It deserves a 6, but overall, in the end, I thought it was a 7, so I'm sticking with that rating. Anyways, so with this live action Mulan, um, the acting I found to be stiff at quite a few points. It was very weird. It kind of made it cringe at some points. But aside from that, this movie's pretty good. The characters are really good, although I haven't seen the original Mulan, but I hear that some things are cut out that are important to the characters, and full on characters are cut out in the movie. I guess just to make it more realistic and more fitting of live action, which on one hand that's a good choice that they made, but on the other, I guess it separates it too much from the original, I guess, I don't know. And so I thought the characters were good, although this movie has a mystical element that kind of hurts it a little bit. It kind of hurts Mulan's character a little bit, because she basically succeeds all due to this mystical power. Pretty much, I guess that's how you could say that. The script is good. There are a handful of lines that didn't work, and there were some odd choices for exposition. There were some points where I'm like, you don't need to say this. I can clearly see it happening. Why? And it's like, it's not like that this is a kid's movie because it's PG-13. It's the only live action remake from Disney that's PG-13. So it's like, why do they feel like they need to have this exposition for like the 3-year-olds watching it? That was a little odd, but okay. The pacing was good, although the editing wasn't. I haven't seen the original, but I hear that the part where Mulan becomes decides overnight to become a warrior. A lot of that is cut in the remake, and I don't get why. There's like editing stuff like that where even though I haven't seen the original, I can tell that some of the emotional impact was cut because they edited some scenes out of this movie. So that's a little odd. The cinematography is good. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it was pretty good. I was surprised by the cinematography in this movie, and the action scenes and VFX are quite good, especially the action. It's probably the best action in a live action remake so far, but then again, it's because it's PG-13 and it can get away with a little bit more. And then lastly, the musical score is quite great, I'd say. Although, I guess it's a shame that the musical songs aren't in this movie, but at the same time, it's to make it more grounded, so I get why they omitted it. So I guess that's my thoughts on Mulan. Alright, bye.